all right. I am back. I'm back again. Long time coming as far as this video. Basically, part 2 of how I got on TV. I actually had to change the title around before because the title originally was, for the first video I did to this, for the first part, the original title of the video was how, I beat Oprah Winfrey in the TV ratings. So when I put that title in, of course, your favorite YouTube had, flagged me, and I had to take it down and put up another title. So, first of all, for those who don't know me, I'm Todd. I played a character by the name of Rufus on a popular talk show by the name of Jerry Springer, and then I did the RuPaul show. I was also on a Roseanne talk show, but you can go back and look at, again, the video titled How I Got on TV, and, you'll get a better rundown, and you can learn more and whatnot. So anyway, so this is a very important video here. And like I said, it took me a while to make this second part, but this is basically about behind the scenes, basically, the cast, the group of people that I had on the show, the people that you saw me with, that was, acting up with me as well. So again, I was just acting. I'm an actor. I'm straight. I was never bisexual, gay, or anything like that. I'm not knocking anybody who practice that lifestyle because, I'm not here to judge you. God, you take that up with God. So all I was doing was, entertaining and, getting paid. So anyway, so where shall I start? So there's really no particular order. So I want to talk about like the likes and the dislikes, okay? So let's get right into it. Now, what I really liked as far as the cast members, there were certain ones that I really appreciated. So the first one was the show entitled I Need to Tell You This. So you had Raylene, and you had some other characters. You had Taurus, the bald head guy, and stuff like that. So of course the guy, the main guy, Treynae. Of course, these are stage names, and they did a pretty good job. The people in that group, they did an excellent job. They were like really, they hit the nail right on the head because it was so good. Like they were like, the show was like, okay, we got to bring you guys back, blah, blah. But they did a really good, they knew what the job was. Everything was just so realistic, execution was on point. Everything was on point. No hesitation about it, no, nervousness like that. No hesitation. Everybody knew their role, what they were supposed to do. So I really appreciate that group of people. Excellent. Probably I would say maybe the best group ever, like the first show. Now, so we did, of course, several shows, and so one of the shows you guys saw in the previous video to this, the dance that Rufus and Treynae dance off, where of course I was, trying to sing like Prince and acting like Prince and stuff like that. So it was like really just, just crazy. So there's, there was, oh, I can't even talk today. So one of the actors was Kyra. Kyra, was excellent. We go way back. She was actually, we were dating at the time, going together, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, at the time, whatever.
Full of fire.
Hey.
Full of fire.
You just shut up.
Here
is the new person, apparently, in Treynae's life. Come on up.
What do you think you're doing? No, wait, you move over. I want to talk to this little train. You better not touch me. Y'all started pushing me first, right? I got to defend myself. Ain't no West Side, ain't no. Shut up and sit down. sit up and sit down. How do you want it? Wait a minute. How do you want it? Wait a minute, hold up a second. You look familiar. No. Wait, what is this tramp's name?
Tramp?
This must be your cousin.
Tramp?
That's what I called you.
You called a tramp?
Yeah, I called you a tramp.
You got the nerve.
Wait a second. Wait, in fairness,
So it was cool because she knew her role. She knew what to do. She wasn't all about adding all these extras and everything else, or being just so scared and just don't know what to do. She knew what her role was. She executed her role to the fullest, and I really thank her for that. It was, you know, she did a really excellent job. Her thing was she just wanted to go out there, like, do, you know, play her role and just look cute. That was just her, you know, her part right there. You know, she wasn't all about, you know, trying to get into like the physical part of it and all that type of stuff. You know, she just, you know, stayed in her lane and knew what she had to do. So hats off to Kyra. I mean, she was the bomb, you know, as far as one of the shows that we did. I can't even remember like the names of the shows really. And so there was another one, you know, Cheetah, again, stage name. Cheetah is the bomb too. Like, she also knew her role. I brought her in. I actually met her when, way back in the day, whatever. And, you know, we hit it off. She was like real cool people, like, you know, down to earth and everything else. You know, excellent actress, if you ask me. She like knew her role. She wasn't going to do like too much extra or wasn't going to go over the top because she knew that basically the spotlight was on, you know, Rufus and Treynae. You know, we were the spotlight. So she did what she had to do. Everything was good. You know, she dressed, you know, for the part, all that, the whole nine, you know.
They can't. I get more women when I act like this. She want me right there. Look at her, the tongue hanging out. She want me. I get them like this. But okay, Jared, you gotta look at us. We are fine. That's right. We look good. Mean, okay. Hey, Jared. Okay, listen, Jared. Okay, Jared, we have one rule. The number one rule is if you're not fine, don't look. All right?
Jerry, what is Rufus doing here?
I love myself.
What is he doing? What are you doing here?
I'm trying to find out what you're doing here.
That's my man. What are you doing here?
Rufus, I was busy dumping Nikki, okay? Because she wasn't producing, okay?
Nothing.
She wasn't
Treynae, you need to tell
the dead fish.
Treynae, you need to tell
me what's going on.
Shh. Okay, tell her.
Look, we are engaged, okay? We are engaged, okay? We are madly in love. That's right. And we are possibly thinking about having a child, okay?
What?
A baby.
A kid.
He as in big. Something you...
Now, so, what you don't know as far as the original group, the original cast that we had for the show entitled I Need to Tell You This.
But anyway, I want to let her know, you know what I'm saying, I've been living a lie. You know, I can't go through with this marriage because if I do, you know, it'll be wrong, you know what I'm saying? I just got to let her know. I can't take it, man.
How long have you been going with her?
For like 3.5 years.
Oh, wow. When were you supposed to be getting married?
In like about a month, the second Saturday.
Wow. Okay. And so she still thinks the wedding's on. Yeah. Now, what is it? Why don't you want to go through with the wedding? You say you've been a dog. Who have you been a dog with?
Her best friend.
Her best friend? Is her best friend in the wedding?
It's her maid of honor.
So not only have you been a dog, but her best friend has been dogging her as well.
Yeah, she ain't no good either. I'm telling you now, you can take the ring, but you can hide the ring. Listen.
I don't want that ring. That don't mean nothing to me.
Okay, well, look, I'm just saying, look. Okay, look, listen. And then you ain't even got to get all hyper. Look, I'm just saying, look, listen. I'm just saying, It's a lot. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've been living a lot, so I'm saying I can't go through with this. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I still want to be your friend or whatever, but I'm saying I can't go through with this. I mean, I love you as a friend, but not as no wife. I can't do this.
You ain't got love.
Taurus, what else is it that you want to say?
I don't want nothing to do with her, period, because you just a little hoe. I want to let that be known. She can stay out of my face because she ain't nothing but a troublemaker. A little hoochie mama.
I'm the troublemaker.
Yeah.
I'm the troublemaker.
Anyway.
You ain't even got to worry about me.
Okay, anyway.
Don't even worry about it.
Okay, she talking. Can I talk? There's something else I got to say.
It ain't worth
I got somebody
anyway.
else, too. It's a person I've been knowing for a long time, like almost all my life. It's my best friend.
Bring him on out.
Is that one of the people, you know, I'm not going to say, you know, because I'm not that type of person, I'm not going to say his name, but this particular person that was in the group, kind of find out was actually really bisexual or gay or whatever you want to call it. You know, so I didn't meet this group of people actually until the week of the taping. And like how I ended up meeting, because basically Treynae, the guy that played Treynae, you know, he told me, like, we went to Chicago, and he's like, okay, you know, so I got to, you know, group together. I want you to meet this person. I want you to meet that person. These are the people that we're going to be working with. I'm like, all right, you know, bet. So let's talk. So anyway, it's like, I think they're coming now. So we're on Michigan Avenue in Chicago, and here comes, you know, the ringleader. So the guy that played Taurus, he comes down there. He's doing cartwheels down Michigan Avenue. Like, I'm like, what in the world? This guy just flipping out. Like, I'm just thinking, is this the guy that's going to be on a show with us? Like, what's up? Is this, you know? So okay, well, fine. You know, he's doing cartwheels. So, so this cast member was also, this particular person was. One of the cast members of the show was actually at the Gap that was on Michigan Avenue at the time. I don't know if it's still there, but this person was actually shoplifting. So, yeah, shoplifting. So when I ended up meeting them, you know, they were pulling stuff all out of their jacket, their pants, their shirt, just all sorts of merchandise. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm going to be like on stage with some thieves, you know? So that was like crazy. It just like blew me away. That blew my mind, you know. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So actually, when we were at the hotel, we were staying at, you know, a very nice hotel, hotel. And again, you know, one of the characters, you know, again was, you know, really, you know, gay or bisexual, whatever. But kind of find out that, you know, he wrote a note to the guy that played Treynae. So he wrote like a note that was, you know, not to, basically he was trying to come on to him. But of course, Treynae, you know, is like me, straight as a board, you know, we just deal with women, no men or anything like that. So, of course, he was, you know, rejected. And a funny story too as well, and I just got to make sure I keep track of time. Man, I don't even see the time on here. Just computers is all kind of out of whack right now. But so a funny story is that this is just real funny. I'm not going to say, you know, this particular person, but a particular star of the show was hanging out with Raylene. The first show, I Need to Tell You This, and they were hanging out in a hotel room. I was in another room. So late at night, 1, 2, whatever, 3 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, the guy comes in just down, looking defeated, just so upset. So I'm just like, man, what's up? I'm like, what's wrong with you, you know? And because I knew what was going on. So basically he was, you know, having sex with, you know, Raylene. So he walked in there. I'm like, man, what's wrong with you? Because he's looking down. And he says, man, I don't know. It's like, I think I might have got her pregnant. I'm like, oh, really? And I just died laughing. I just bust out laughing because it wasn't funny to him at the time, but it was funny to me. You know, it was just so funny. I'm like, oh my goodness, here it is. We're like, you know, acting, we're putting, you know, we got the show going and everything. And, you know, this show, you know, the storyline is basically just part of the show, you know, part of the entertainment. But here it is, we might possibly have a real life scenario that you actually getting somebody on the set pregnant. Like, man, this is crazy. So I just laughed and laughed, you know, and kind of find out, you know, that she wasn't pregnant or anything like that. So that was a big relief right there. Okay, so let me see. I got the stuff written down. I'm trying to hurry up because I don't want to go over my time. Okay, so what I really didn't like was we had a particular show. Again, I don't remember the name of the show, but we brought someone on. So a young lady played a character by the name of Nikki. That was her stage name, Nikki. So she knew her role. At least I thought she knew her role. And check out, you know, the video as well. So I thought she knew her role, but obviously she didn't. Now the part where, you know, I had roses, she had roses. I think I gave her roses or something like that. And she basically takes the roses and she's hitting me and she's hitting Treynae. Like, she's just basically going after us. She was like actually trying to just knock us out cold. That's how crazy she was acting. She was trying to knock us out. I mean, she was hitting hard for real. Like, you know, as hard as she could. She was hitting, trying to get to us. And I had to actually, honestly, move out the way. When you saw me like running away, you know, I was actually, you know, truly running away from her because she was like being crazy. And I'm like, here it is. We're just acting, you know, like, okay, you know, you can stage hit, but like not really hit us. Like, we went over all this stuff, but she's actually trying to hit us. And I was like really upset, but I'm trying to stay in character because I'm like, this isn't how this is supposed to be going. You know, you're not supposed to be really trying to, you know, knock us out cold.
Nothing.
You gonna fill my foot up?
Okay, wait a minute. Y'all cannot be fighting like that, all right? This is all my fault. If anything, y'all should be fighting me. Okay, wait, I got some business to take care of first.
What's up, boo?
Okay. I need to talk to you.
God, look at my
Anyway,
costume.
okay, I want to say, okay, Trey, I want to say thanks a lot for these, okay?
Oh, yeah, you deserve them.
But
okay, so check this out. This really made me mad. This thing right here really made me angry. And I had to try my best not to break character. Now, the show knew full well, you know, that we were actors. You know, the whole thing is, you know, we're acting. The whole thing is, you know, a prank or whatever. And so they bring these two ladies on the show who saw our previous show. And all they basically saw was they don't know anything about us, never knew anything about us. Only thing they knew was our characters. Okay, but apparently they didn't get the memo. So the show brought them on just so they can deliberately, you know, fight us. Because you know that, so when they come on the show, as soon as they came on the show, on the stage, they started fighting us. And I had to try my best not to break character because, see, if I was really that type of person, me being a man, like, forget the character. That's just a character I played on TV. But I would have knocked her out cold. I would have knocked both of them out cold, you know. But I didn't appreciate them bringing them on the show just to fight us. You know, it's just crazy. Like I said, you know, it's just a character, and it's just funny like how people believe everything they see on TV, including this one chick that I was really liking, and she ended up thinking that I was like really gay, and so she decides to give me the cold shoulder. And just because of the fact that, you know, I never slept with her, you know, I wasn't that type of person to rush and just jump into bed with people. That wasn't like, you know, me back in the day, back then. So she just gave me the cold shoulder. She was dating like some police officer or whatever and stuff like that. But apparently she wanted, you know, us to hook up. But I just wasn't moving fast enough for her. So she called herself putting two and two together, figure, oh, well, you know, he's gay. That's why he didn't hit on me. But anyway, so this is what I really didn't like about, you know, what they did to me on the show.
Angry at them?
I'm not angry.
What have they done to you?
They have done to me.
I was like, wow, I'm thinking like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, stop, you know, hitting us upside the face and everything, you know, like, don't get into that, you know, just play your role, stay in your role, know what you're supposed to do, you know, of course, make it look real, but don't, you know, get seriously physical like that, you know. But, you know, there was an issue as far as like the whole time we were there that, you know, all she did was basically complain about the hotel room. She complained about room service. She complained about everything. And here it is. I brought her on, you know, to help give her a spotlight. And all she did was complain. She wasn't grateful. She wasn't thankful or anything like that, you know. And I was really disappointed about that. And a lot of that kind of almost threw me off my track, almost took me out of character, you know, because the vibe from that, you know, like wasn't good at all. So I wasn't vibing off of that. So, but yeah, she was just really just the whole time she was mad, mean, you know, upset about any and every little thing. And it just, I regretted even bringing certain people, you know, on the show. So, because we were supposed to be having fun while we were making money and things like that too. So let me see, make sure I didn't miss anything. But, you know, it was just really crazy because you had your good actors and you had your bad actors. But most of the people that was on the show with me, you know, people I personally brought on myself, people that I knew and that I trusted and things like that. And there were situations where we had to get something at the last minute. And unfortunately, the people that we had to bring on at the last minute didn't do so well. And I really apologize to you guys because I had a lot of video, a lot of tapes and things like that. It got stolen over the years. And then I had some other previous videos. I don't know what happened to that. People actually promised me, there's like, Todd, you know, I have like some videos that I think you know, would like to have. But basically they never gave it to me, you know, just people make false promises and things like that. There's there were videos of us all over YouTube, but you know, the Jerry Springer Show basically flagged, you know, all those videos and they removed all the videos off. So basically only videos that's really up on YouTube is the videos that I'm doing now along with my channel. And also please subscribe to my channel. I think I forgot to say it in the beginning, but I will really I would really appreciate if, you know, you subscribe to my channel and like, you know, click like and share and like put this video out, let everybody know, share the video with everybody, all the people that, you know, remember me from the show or people that don't even know me, just share it anyway. But we had a lot of fun on the show, but it was just like a lot of disappointments and everything, you know, stuff that went on behind the scenes, like I was telling you, you know, the anger and all that from like the cast member that played Nikki, some other things that was going on. And, you know, like in the green room, there was like two young ladies, a black young lady, and I don't know what the other race, she might have been Hispanic or, you know, I don't know. But basically, you know, they were like kind of like really loose and basically, you know, they pushed up on us while we were back there in the green room and things like that. And if we wanted to, which we didn't, you know, we could have, you know, had relations with them, but, you know, we didn't. So, because, you know, we weren't trifling like that, obviously. So, but the show was really crazy. Again, we never got the credit for their ratings. You know, I think we did a heck of a job as far as the ratings. You know, we beat Oprah Winfrey, you know, that year in the ratings. We never got credit. But we did go on to be on other shows that I mentioned before. But again, I'm trying to get a hold of more footage of different shows and tell you guys more things that happen. But that's basically what I liked about the show, what I didn't like about the show. But I really appreciate the good actors that we had, like Kyra. You know, that was her real name. Cheetah, you know, that was her stage name. If anybody, Cheetah, if you're watching this, like, inbox, this page and let me know that you're all right, because last I've heard, I think you got married or something like that, whatever. But just let me know. Anybody heard from Cheetah, I don't want to say her real name on camera, but just like shoot me, like an inbox or whatever, let me know that you're all good, everything is all right. So anyway, I hope you guys really appreciate this video. Sorry it was so short. But those are the likes and dislikes about the show. Again, I appreciate like Raylene and all that from the first show, and from the next show, Kyra and Cheetah, and of course, the character, the guy, my friend that played Treynae. And so it was just other people that we brought on the show that just couldn't act worth a lick, and it almost threw me off, so but they're pretty much done. Anyway, and I want to really get, the good cast members, want to get them together in LA and do like a project, but, so that's another whole story right there. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. Please continue to support this channel. This channel also involves, day in the life, vlogs, things like that, pranks. So I'm just now getting back on this channel and trying to really get it going. So thank you, like and subscribe, please share, and I will talk to you guys soon.